Since our topic is all about Filipinism, anyone who has an idea of Filipinism?
Filipinism are Filipino word or phrases which are physically correct but grammatically incorrect in American and British English.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Espejón. Filipinism, those are words, Filipino words and phrases, which are physically English but grammatically incorrect in American and British English. Those inappropriate words and phrases are commonly heard in casual conversations and even in academic writing. And that's why, as I am your English teacher, I have to rectify that alarming problem in English language. Our first example of Filipinism is fill up the form, which is very incorrect. And I've heard my parents saying fill up the form. Even my teachers before when I was elementary, they are using fill up the form. And it is very incorrect to use because it's ungrammatical. And it is not accepted in American and British English. So what is the appropriate phrase to use? It is fill out this form. If it is a form, it is fill out. And if it is a storage, it is fill up. That's the difference between fill out and fill up. If it is a form, it is fill out. If it is a storage, it is fill out. The second example of Filipinism is CR or comfort room. Did you know that only Philippines uses CR or comfort room? Because in American English or British English, they call it powder room or restroom. And that's why if you're going to America, you will use restroom, either restroom or powder room. The third example of Filipinism is fall in line. When I was elementary, I've always heard my teacher saying fall in line, which is very incorrect and it's not accepted and recognized in American English and British English. Because in America or in American English, they call it line up or queue up. And that's why you have to correct your teacher if they are using fall in line because it should be line up or queue up. Another example of Filipinism is the word trainer. Did you know that the word trainer doesn't exist in English dictionary? And some of the Filipinos, even my teacher before, are using trainer as to refer as coach or instructor, which is not recognized in American and British English. Therefore, it is very incorrect to use the word trainer to refer as coach. So what is the correct word to be used? It is trainer. Again, it's not trainer, it's trainer. Another example of Filipinism is the word aircon. Did you know that the word aircon is not recognized in American and British English? So what is the correct word to be used or phrase? It is air conditioner. It is not aircon. I've always heard some Filipinos using aircon, saying, "Oh, it's so mainit there. Do you have an aircon?" Which is very incorrect. It should be air conditioner. Again, it is air conditioner. Another example of Filipinism is open the lights and close the lights or close the lights. According to British English and American English, that the correct usage is switch off the lights and switch on the lights. We commonly use close the lights and open the lights, which is very incorrect and it isn't recognized in British and American English. And that's why you should use switch off the lights, switch on the lights. And the last example of Filipinism that we commonly use is wrong grammar, which is very wrong and it's not recognized in American and British English. So what is the correct or the specific word to be used? It is ungrammatical. If it is a noun, it is what we call ungrammaticality, but if it is an adjective, it is ungrammatical. I've always heard a lot of students saying, "Oh, your sentence is wrong grammar," or your writings are wrong grammar, which is very incorrect to use. It should be, "Oh, your writings are ungrammatical. Your sentence is ungrammatical. Again, if it is a noun, it is ungrammatical. If it is if it is a noun, it is ungrammaticality. And if it is an adjective, it is ungrammatical. And you have to elude using wrong grammar because it's not correct. It should be ungrammatical. And those are examples of Filipinism. Did you get my point, class? Mr. Rigama, did you get my point?
Sir, I've learned a lot, and I will not use Filipinism, and I have to correct to those Filipinos who are using Filipinism.
Okay, very good, Mr. Ligaman. I think that's all for this day. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, Sir Piquero!
Letting loose, is that your head down? Yeah, you're